We take the safety of our firefighters, the women and men who serve this community, very seriously. And as you can see behind you and throughout the building, we have a real need to close the station. And there'll be a lot of details about this morning. And with that, and to go over that, I'd like to introduce our fire chief, Frederick Cowper.
And thank you for being here. It's time to put our firefighters in a safe environment, and with the direction of fire station captain here at Station 1 and with the union, they are requesting to move out of the station because of health hazards to the firefighters. We have tried to stay in the building because we believe we'll be at some point in time building a new station. We thought we could hold on until that day. Unfortunately, deplorable conditions here in this station are going to dictate that we move out, and we are in the process of doing that this morning. We'll give you an opportunity to ask questions later, and we'll also give you an opportunity to go through the station and take a look at all the areas that we believe are causing us problems. Certainly, this building that we're in right here is the old library and has taken the most damage. Water in the light fixtures, ceiling tiles coming down. About a year and a half ago, we had a company come in and put a Band-Aid on the ceiling. We thought that would hold us until we could move into the new station. Unfortunately, that's as you can see, didn't work. The tiles that we have are new or newer. We started replacing them, and as fast as we replaced them, they became damaged and were falling down. So we have picked up numerous ceiling tiles over the last year, and back, if you will see in the back, we have 3 boxes of brand new tiles. We've given up. We're not going to replace any more ceiling tiles. We've been defeated by the water coming into the building. Now the water, as you can see, is in this building. It's into the living quarters of the fire station. It's in one of the bedroom areas. It's raining in the boiler room. We've had extensive amount of damage to our equipment. As you go around the corner here and you look up, you'll see at about maybe 8 or 9 feet in the air is all of the IT sensitive equipment and communication equipment. There is literally an umbrella placed over that so that the water doesn't damage or compromise what little ability we have here to communicate with dispatch and our mobile stations. So we have had a battle here and basically have now given up. Moving out of the station today. We will be working out of 2 flank stations. If you look at the map back here, and feel free when this is over to come up and take pictures, but our IT department developed this last night for us. We have the Station 3 down here on Okemos Road, Station 2 up here on Okemos and Hazlet, and then our central station is right here in the core of the township. With this mapping, we believe that it will take an additional 3 minutes to get to the core of the township and emergency response from either Station 2 or Station 3. We believe and will trust that our residents are number one here. We provide life safety, and that's what we do, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So we will look for a makeshift facility somewhere in the middle core where we can at least place an ambulance, if not an engine and an ambulance, temporarily until we can get into our new fire station. We have railroad tracks that we're going to have to deal with. If we can't come in from one end, we'll be able to come in from the other end. Again, I can't candy coat it. Our response times are going to be lengthened. We will do the best we can as soon as we can to find something that we can run out of in the core of our township. That's basically what I have to say today. I would certainly be glad to take any questions. So, we have a manager here. We have our battalion chief that's on duty today, our chief of training, our treasurer, Julie Brixey, and our trustee, Milton Scales. If you have questions for any one of us, please, at this time, feel free to go right ahead. Dawn?
Please talk about how this condition of the station has deteriorated. Is this something that happened fast, or is this just an accumulation of things over time?
The station was built in 1957, and it's been added on to. If you go and look at the area where you will see the lounge chairs, TV set, kind of a pseudo training area, that was physically built by the firefighters, probably in the 60s, is that correct?
I believe 85.
85, okay. Township gave them the money and they built the facility. So, a lot of things are makeshift here. They put together with bubble gum and Band-Aids. We have looked at the situation for years. When I became the chief here in '98, my first objective was we need to do something with this fire station. So we have Band-Aided it over the years and put money into it, and it's time to say, it's antiquated. It served us well. Our senior battalion chief is a female. We have a lieutenant that's a female, and we have 2 other firefighters that are female. Now, they can be placed in this building with 1 bathroom and 1 shower. And, bless their heart, they're not complaining because we're giving them a vision to move out of here. But they do, they cohabitate in the station, and we have 1 bunk area where everyone sleeps in the same area. Isn't right, and we need to make a change to give people their privacy, especially with the genders. So we will be doing that when we build a new station. We have looked at this problem over the years. We put Band-Aids on it, and today we've had it. I've had it. The unions have it. We're moving out.
But has a lot of the damage, has it gone downhill recently?
It's going downhill at a rapid pace. When I came into this room last week Friday, I saw what I call a deplorable situation. I got a call Monday that it has 5-fold, and we can no longer exist in the station. If we go through the station area, I can point out areas, it's damaging our equipment, and we think we're going to prevent further or any health problems to our firefighters.
Thank you.
Is there any worry about overcrowding at Station 2 and Station 3 if and when you guys decide to find a makeshift kind of place for the center of the township?
Well, let me say this. When we had the ice storm, this building lost power. This building doesn't have a backup generator system like our other 2 stations do. So this building was closed during the ice storm. And during the ice storm, we had more calls than we've ever had. We were able to handle those. So we'll be able to do that out of the 2 stations. We're moving beds around, as you see today's moving day. We have moving trucks here and those kind of things, extra people to facilitate that. But we'll be putting 6 beds at the north station and 6 beds at the south station. That will accommodate everyone, and it'll be more crowded, absolutely, but our firefighters understand what we have to do, and they're willing to do that, and we'll move forward. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions?
I have one. I guess I want to address the concerns of some of the residents for this new fire station that you'd like to be built, and maybe Mr. Walsh are better to address those. But, is this station going to happen, this new station?
Well, the voters approved having a new fire station back in November of 2012. I think 60% of the voters said, yes, we want a new station. And as you look around, and I hope all of you will agree, when you look around, look at this facility, we're better than this. We owe this a lot more than this to not only our firefighters, but to our community. I'm very confident we'll have a new station. I don't want to get into where the location of that station will be today. But we're very confident we're going to have a third station built, and I think we'll have the plans wrapped up for that in the next few weeks. But we owe it to our community. They were loud and clear in the message that they sent us in November of 2012, and here we are in 2014, and we need to deliver. And again, look around this building, and we're better than this. Meridian Township's better than this, and we will get better.
Do you think that this being closed will not speed up the process for the board, and do you think that things will be moving along faster now that this is closing?
No, I think the two things are totally separate. These two issues today of closing this and the need for a new station should not be tie-barked. They shouldn't be dovetailed together. Going back to November 2012, the voters approved a new station and the funding to do that. Here we are in 2014. This is not a knee-jerk reaction to anything. I appreciate that question, but the process for the new station will go on, and it may be wrapped up in 2 weeks, it may be wrapped up in 2 months, but it has nothing to do with this. We're gonna set up a makeshift station. We're gonna continue to operate a third station. This is not a, we're gonna shut this down and show you kind of thing. We're gonna continue to operate with 3 stations. We have to. We're 34 square miles, and we'll be operating with 2 stations. That's well below the state average for a number of stations per square mile. So again, we're Meridian Township, and we're better than this, and we will improve.
What was the last straw of all the, because clearly you said this didn't happen overnight, this was a gradual thing. What was the one thing that finally did it, where you just said, okay, we've got to shut this whole thing down and just come up with a contingency?
Yeah. I think the water coming down in the barracks upstairs, coming down on the firefighters at night. I think if you go around and you take a look at an umbrella, trying to protect our communication system, that's not appropriate. I think the smell of mold permeating throughout the building, I wouldn't want to live here, and I don't think we, as a group, the township board members and the staff here at the fire department, we don't want to subject the men and women in our department to living here. If we wouldn't want to live here, we certainly wouldn't want them to live here. So it's a matter of safety, and as you look around, we need to get better. Thank you.